To be experiencing seasonal depression during a season of waiting makes it 10 times harder. Welcome to Hello Frontal Lobe. I am Anna. I'm 20 years old. I'm a current college student. I'm graduating in May. I'm so excited to graduate, and we'll get into that. But today we're going to be talking about waiting seasons. Whether that's you're single, waiting to find that right relationship, whether you're in a scenario that you just want to be over so bad but you can't escape yet, whatever it is, where you're just living day by day kind of on fight or flight mode. Why do I have to live through this? Like, why can't I just get what I want right now? I am experiencing this currently, so we're going to get really authentic insight, but I'm going to be talking about waiting seasons in more of a different way, because I think people typically think about singleness in this aspect, but for me, it's that I'm in college and I'm really just wanting to graduate and getting out of here. I'll give you backstory. College for me, let's just say lightly, has been awful. I've had my good experiences, but when I got to college freshman year, I was greeted with a pretty bad roommate experience. I had to move out before Christmas and get different roommates. My original roommate kind of took all of my friends because we had like mutual friends, so she kind of took them as her own. And I was left with nobody. I was away from home. My people in my family were passing away. Like right after I moved to college, they were just slowly passing away one by one. I had 3 people in my family pass away in the latter half of 2023. And it was just a really hard time for me. Then I got placed with my new roommates. I was still depressed. I wasn't treating myself well. I wasn't eating well. I wasn't moving my body. So my sophomore year, I had higher hopes. I'm like, okay, this is going to be great. I'm going to make friends. And still, I would say my only friend was my roommate, which I was placed with in my second semester of freshman year. That was my only friend sophomore year. So luckily, things turned out well with her, and that ended up being good. But still, college was just not what I was expecting whatsoever. Because you see how college is portrayed in the media. Everyone has massive friend groups. Everyone has so much fun. They hang out all the time, which media is not all what it's cut out to be. People have their problems, and they don't showcase their problems. They only showcase their highlight reels, which I've obviously seen more of that now. But as a little freshman and even a sophomore, that's all I would compare myself to was those people in social media and their portrayals of the college experience, which that's just not reality. And now that I've talked to so many more different people, not people that go to my school, but people that go to other schools, especially the like big schools where everything's glamorized, they all actually are not having the best time either. So now I'm in my junior year of college, but my last year of college, I'm graduating after 3 years, which I'm so grateful that I get to do this because I'm already struggling right now and wanting to graduate, so I could not imagine having another year to do this. I might have to transfer online if I had another year. So that's where we're at now. I just don't even want the typical college experience anymore. Hence the title of this podcast. My frontal lobe, I fear, has just started coming in, and most juniors in college don't think the way I do and don't want to do the things I want to do. Like, I don't want to go out to the bar. That is not what fulfills me. I don't want to hang out every night till the wee hours in the night in someone's dorm room and just like messing around. I like actual connection. I like fulfilling relationships. So it's just really hard for me to still be in college when that's the like main factor of college. Obviously, yes, I'm getting my education, I'm going to class, I'm learning new things, but I am also in the workforce with my degree. I have an internship right now, and that's just way more fulfilling to me, is to actually be out there working. I do like class, but the social aspects of college, I'm just completely graduated from per se. That's my college experience. What makes it even harder is that back home, I've had developing relationships throughout my college experience. Whenever I've been going home for like summers and breaks, I've been meeting new people and making new friends back home, and it makes it so much harder to come back to school. I'm gonna get emotional. I found a Christian community back home, a young adults group. I just feel so at home when I'm with all of them. And I have a new girls group too. Well, it's not really new anymore, but new in the span of my life. We all came together probably a year and a half ago, and we've just been getting closer and closer. And whenever we can, we all hang out. Like, I'll drive all the way home just to hang out with them, and then I'll drive all the way back down to school. Like last night, they were doing a worship night, all the young adults, and I just felt God telling me to go. So I drove all the way up there, and now I'm all the way back here, and there was a snowstorm coming in, but I just trusted God. I was like, I feel called to go. And it was such a good worship night. I would rather do that 10 times over than go out to a bar till like 3 in the morning. I got back down here at 12:30, which is still pretty late for me. I like going to bed early and waking up early, which is also not a part of the college experience. Like, I like to go to bed at 9:30 and wake up at like 6:30. Now, about the waiting season part of all of this is sometimes I just sit here and question, why am I in this scenario? Why was my college experience this way? Trust me, I've tried to have the positive mindset about like, oh no, college is amazing, college is great. I just need to reframe my thoughts, and my college experience is actually so amazing. But in reality, it's okay that it's not. Like, my college experience wasn't great, and that's okay. Because it's all just a waiting season for what's to come. I get really sad about the fact that a lot of the people back home live there and they don't go to college. Some of them do though, but I just want to be up there all the time with them because I love them so much. Not even that I feel FOMO, like if they hang out without me, I don't mind at all. But they just make me feel at home. They make me feel at home. Being down here at school does not make me feel at home. It's kind of a struggle at times, and I'm like, God, why is it so hard to live every day down here? Especially because it's January. I'm going through seasonal depression. I have a happy light back there that is supposed to emulate the sun. So I'm trying my best. I'm also taking vitamin D, but the seasonal depression hits hard. When I don't have like that stable community that gets me down here, it's also hard. Because the people back home are more like minded to me, especially because it's not like a college atmosphere. So sometimes I just get really sad. And I'm like, why can't it just be summer already? Why can't I just graduate and go home and start that life? I want that life so bad. First of all, that life might not be as glamorized as it seems in my head. I'm there for short periods of time. Maybe if I'm there for long periods of time, it won't be as good as I'm expecting. So I have to remember that. And second of all, I need to take advantage of this waiting period. Waiting periods are meant for growth. They're meant to mold you. They give you lessons. I need to spend this time just like locking in, focusing on myself. I have been trying my best to do that. I journal every day. I do my Bible study. I've been going on walks. I've been working out. I've been applying to internships and working on my resume, things like that. Just really turning inward and becoming myself without the influence of others. I have been saying no consistently to things that won't fulfill me, and I'm trying not to feel guilty about it. Like when people want me to go out to the bar, I have been saying no, and sometimes I do feel guilty, and I know I shouldn't because this is my life. I only live once. I want to do what I want to do. Doing things I don't want to do will just ultimately make it worse because I'm not just going to try to gaslight myself into being the person that I'm not. You could also look at this in the aspect of being single. You're like, why am I single? I just want my partner. Like, where's my partner? I've been single for so long. God knows you're not ready yet. God knows I'm not ready yet to be at home with all of them. I have to establish who I am deep down. I have to grow in my relationship with God. Just like if you're single, grow in your relationship with God. Like, this is your chance to form that relationship with God without any outside influence. Like, if I go home to my Christian friends, maybe they'll influence my relationship with God. But if I make my relationship so strong with Him on my own, I just know that relationship is mine and His only, without anybody else's voices in my ear. Does it make sense? Be patient. Just know that waiting periods are so important to life. You have to have the highs to have the lows. And I know everybody says that, but it's so true. And I can be a testament to that because right now I'm in my low. Like, I'm genuinely in my low. And it could go lower. Like, who knows what's to come? But I trust in God, and I know that the best is yet to come. You know, I don't want college to be my best. For so many people, college is their best, and then they go home and they freak out and they have no idea what to do with their life because that entire chapter is over and they have no idea what's to come. They have no idea what they want to do. So I am grateful that I won't have that problem. At least I don't think I will. I hope to not. That's my goals. Turning inward and focusing on myself is that I'll have that strong foundation to once I graduate, I can go ahead in life, go on the path that God has for me, and be confident with myself and confident within my faith. So I'm so excited to be out of my waiting season. Cannot lie, but I'm really trying to sit in it right now and just recognize that this waiting period will make, when I'm out of the waiting period, so much more special. If you're single and then you finally find your partner after so long, it'll be so much more special. Don't just settle for whoever comes along. Like, I don't know about you, but I'd rather have one solid, good relationship than 10 different heartbreaks because I randomly choose whoever comes my way. I want my relationship to come from God. But I'm saying this from an outside perspective because I've been in a relationship for 4.5 years. So I'm just trying to cater to all audiences here. But I hope that you can take from this whatever aligns with you. A waiting season, whatever waiting season you're going through, you will get out of that waiting season and then you'll get into another waiting season eventually. That's life. But God has His plans for you. God has so much greater for you, and you have to trust Him. And you're gonna look back on your life. Like, I look back at my freshman year and I'm like, that was so awful. But I wouldn't have found God without that. That was my first stepping stone to having my relationship with God. And if I wouldn't have found God, I wouldn't have found my friends back home that I'm about to return to once I graduate. So it's all about the butterfly effect. That's just the way I'm gonna put it, but ultimately it's God. So everything happens for a reason, and yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have anything you want me to talk about, let me know. Subscribe, support me, because I just randomly felt like starting this year because of this waiting season. I'm like, what can I do? So I'm starting this podcast because I felt led to it. Hello, my frontal lobe, but goodbye, guys. That was such a cringy outro, but maybe it'll stick. We'll see.